Second talk for this year's Spring Film Festival. I am Ira from Manila, your Bebop Pulsar freshie, and I will be your host for this afternoon. Do you all have your materials ready? I am so excited to be making the DIY Chinese New Year decors. By the way, have you guys eaten lunch na? Comment naman dyan in our comment section. Comment na rin what you guys had for lunch. You know, I had corned beef, Belmundo, superior, grabe. But before we get too excited with today's event, we would like to request everyone to please answer the registration form found in the comment section below. Go guys, answer na! I'm so excited to start this event. Go! Ano guys, done na? I'm so excited, grabe. You know, we have a lot of things to offer you for today. Are we ready? Grabe, seeing comments ha. Parang masasarap yung lunch nyo. Wow. I'm waiting. nagugutom na ako. So I'm gonna finish this event and then I'm gonna eat later. But of course, I'm so excited to present this event na. Go guys! Answer the registration form na! Ayan! But to start things off, the core team would first want to take the time to show their appreciation for those that help make this wonderful day possible. To our presenters, Ateneo de Manila University, Ateneo Ricardo Leong Center of Chinese Studies, Chinatown Museum, and Ateneo Celadon, as well as our co-presenters, the Embassy of the People's Republic of China, Jesuit Communications, Film Development Council of the Philippines, Shangri-La Plaza, Red Carpet Cinema of the Shangri-La Plaza Mall for providing these films and supporting our movie film showing and live stream events. We would also like to take the time to thank our sponsors, Rouge Prime Global Incorporated, Flexo Manufacturing Corporation, Ateneo Confucius Institute, Times Trading Co. Incorporated, Motivo, and as well as Cleo Activewear for sponsoring this event. And to show our gratitude, let us watch this video presented by Cleo Activewear. Wow, what a nice video from Cleo Activewear. Grabe, I'm gonna start working out now. So aside from our sponsors, we are also in partnership with the Tumashan Film Society, Association of European Studies Students, the Ateneo Blue Repertory, the Yololo Film Circle, and Cosina. Special thanks as well to the Loyola School's Office of the Associate Dean for Student and Administrative Services, Campus Events Management Unit, and the University Marketing and Communications Office. So ano guys? Hey guys! Are you still there? Give me comments naman. Like drop your comments below. Ano, are you guys still there? I wanna know. Okay, so I know it's the perfect time to take a nap, but we're having an interesting talk coming up. So wait lang kayo dyan, and I'm so excited for this talk now. You know, I'm ready now for the materials and all. I have my angpao ready. So ayan, the next talk is going to be delivered by a Chinese painting instructor at Tanyan Key Library from 2017 until the present. Has expertise in Chinese painting, oil pastel, and other fields related to art. Thus, with his numerous experiences in this field and as an eminent educator with dozens of different awards, he aims to share and inspires others through his different talks. Join me in welcoming Dr. Ulysses Yu. Go naman, hype him up. Hi, Dr. Yu, welcome today.
Hello, Ara.
Hi, Dr. Yu.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, everyone. First and foremost, let me greet you a happy Chinese New Year or Xinyan Kuaila in Chinese. Well, you always hear Kong Hei Fat Choi. Actually, it's the Cantonese of Chinese New Year. So, anyway, my name is Dr. Ulysses Yu from St. Stephen's High School. I'm here to share with you something about Chinese lanterns and decor, which is very timely for our Chinese New Year, which will happen next week, February 1. So, but before our workshop, let me just give you a brief history of the Chinese lanterns. Okay, Chinese paper lanterns originated during the Eastern Han Dynasty when they were used as lampshades or covers in ancient China. And then in ancient China, Chinese lanterns were used to provide light and as aspect of worship. Today, they are only used as decoration and as modern form of celebration and worship. Lanterns have become a symbol of national pride in China. and are used to decorate homes and public places. So, are you ready for our first workshop? I heard from Ara, she is also ready. So for our decor number 1, the mini Chinese lantern, why are doing this? Well, because we wanted to bring in light to our house on the very first day of the Chinese New Year. So here's what we need. 2 ang pao. Okay. A pair of scissors. Or cutter. I have some tassels. Double-sided tape or a glue gun. Okay, let's begin now. Are you ready? First, we cut the ang pao. Cut into half. Cut. Next, we fold the top and the bottom part. Then step 3, using the cutter, cut the center part vertically up to the folded area. So you just cut it here. Or you can actually use the one presented on the next slide. Next slide, please. Okay, we're gonna do this. Gonna do this. There you go. And then at the back of the ang pao or the red pocket, put double-sided tape on both the top and the bottom part. Then get the other half. What I did is I covered it with yellow so it can show later. Okay, wait. Let's do this. Gonna remove this. You make sure the back is smaller than this one on the front. Okay. After this, bring the edge together in a cylindrical shape with the cut strip running vertically. Okay, let's do this. And use your stapler. Next step, we cut the two strips of the ang pao and attach as handle of the lanterns with tape or staples. Or if you have a string, you can just make yourself a string. Okay. So we have already attached the handle. Lastly, we attach the tassel to the handle. This is at the bottom. There we are. There we go. Our first lantern. So in 5 minutes, you can do one lantern and bring home the light to your house. Okay? Now, are you ready for our second decor? Second workshop will be the Chinese fan decor. The purpose of this fan is to guide and redirect energy to the desired space. Okay? Fan is a symbol of wealth, good luck, protection, and warding off evil energy. Okay, are you ready? Here's what you need. Instead of just 2 ang paos, we need 4 to 5 ang pao, big or small. Okay. Again, we also need a pair of scissors, tassel, stapler, and glue gun. Before anything else, you make sure that every ang pao or the red packet is sealed. Seal it with a tape. Okay, 5 tips. All 5 should be sealed. Next, fold the red a packet or ang pao to make a triangular shape. So here's a technique. First, you fold it into half. And then from this line, go up to the center. So you make a perfect triangle. Make sure the base here, that this one point is should be pointed. Okay? Can we do this? Okay. So we're going to make 5 of these. 1, 2. So 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll just wait for you. So we'll make 5 of this. Are we done with the 5? Okay, now get your stapler. What you do is you're going to connect all of the 5 triangular ang pao and make a fan out of this. Okay? It is 2 plus 2. And the last one. So there you go. 5 ang paos. Okay. So you can actually make 10. So it'll be like back and forth. And then you just tape it here. Get your tape or the stapler. But before that, so this is the front view. And this is the back view. Okay. Now we're going to attach the tassel. This is where you attach the tassel. And then you can actually just get a paper. If you're short of budget, you can also just do this. There we go. And you can also hang it. If you have like flowers at home, you can just put some flowers here. Okay. So don't forget, do not hang just one lantern or one decor. As the Chinese always say, good things come in a pair. Okay. So it is the same for hanging the lanterns to embrace this auspiciousness. So there you go. We're done with our Chinese fun. I hope you learned something from me. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Yu, for that compelling talk. Grabe, alam mo, naghang na ako ng lanterns, Dr. Yu. I'm so inspired talaga, and I'm so excited for Chinese New Year. I, for one, am sure that I learned how to make a lantern talaga. Like, guys, is it just me, or do I suddenly feel like I'm a lantern maker? I feel like Dr. Yu explained the process of lantern making and as well as gave us a brief background about lanterns in such an engaging and interesting manner. And so I'm sure you all have some questions for him. With that, the floor is now open for a Q&A. If you guys have anything you didn't quite understand about his talk, or if there was something that interests you guys, feel free to comment down your answers to Dr. Yu and I will read them out loud. Go, guys. I'm so excited, grabe. Thank you, Dr. Yu, for that. I really feel the CNY spirit. Let's wait for the Q&A lang, sir, and then I'll mention them. Okay, now I see one question. So, eto ba, Dr. Yu, why do people put riddles in lanterns? So curious din ako dito.
Riddles, okay. Okay, actually, this seems to begun in the 30th century, okay, when people attach riddles to lanterns. These riddles are made of like based on poems. They're also based on the what do you call that? Folklore, historical events, or even jokes about social issues. Okay, so solving lanterns riddles were considered a quite challenging task, actually. Nowadays, they are like just for fun and entertainment, okay? Because the Chinese believe also solving them called for a strength of a tiger. That's why we called it Wenhu, or the literacy tiger. Okay, sometimes they are also called the Tenghu, or the lantern tiger. When one was able to solve a riddle, he is said to have the power of the tiger. That's their belief. And for a long time, they have been practicing, and now they are doing it as a like just for fun and entertainment. And those who guess it right will get a little prize from the organizer.
Grabe, yun pala yun, Dr. Yu. Now I know kung saan galing yung one who na word or na phrase. So ito next question, Dr.
Yes.
Yu. I think, do the different types of lanterns have different meanings? Meron nga for you?
Yeah, actually, we have three types of lanterns. We have the hanging, we have the floating, and we also have the sky lanterns. Well, hanging is actually the most common type. You see it all over the world, right? In restaurant, in businesses, not only in Chinese businesses, also in schools. Okay, especially when there are Chinese people, you can say that there are also Chinese lanterns. Okay, so the hanging is the most common type, and they are thought to bring protection and good luck. The floating one, they are also common during lantern celebration, like the dragon, boat festivals, and they're always like placed near the river, the pond, or the lake. Okay, they come in different sizes, shapes and sizes. Okay, the main meaning of the water light is to um, worship the god or send away the disasters and welcome happiness. And lastly, the sky lantern. You know, in ancient China, the sky lanterns were a mean of communication in the military during. Okay, so however, with the passing of time, it is shifted into symbolizing a family reunion.
Ganun pala. Pero Dr. Yu, I heard na parang sky lanterns are bad for the environment. I
But
heard
because
something like
of the fire and it's so hazardous to the environment, so we just have to use it wisely, just like that.
that. And follow-up question to that, Dr. Yu. So what are the sky lanterns made of nga ba?
Actually, the sky lanterns are made of just paper, yung light paper, yung bamboo, ano? Very simple ano lang siya, yung materials, all light, and of course fire.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that, Dr. Yu. Ito, next question. So, is there a particular material daw na ginagamit for lanterns or do they always use paper or may significant meaning ba to use paper?
No, actually, they're just like what I've said a while ago. They're made use of very light materials. So it when you hang it there, it's just not too heavy. Okay.
Well, Dr. Yu, uso na kasi ngayon yung minimalist. So,
Yes.
there's a question na, what if you hang parang black or white lanterns? Are they unlucky daw?
Okay. Well, you know, when you say Chinese lanterns, they always use the red, which symbolizes happiness, success, and good fortune, right? Because red represents fire and is a more popular color in China. But when you use the black, you know, black actually represents or corresponds to water and is considered a neutral color in Chinese culture. Okay, this is also symbolizing immortality, knowledge, stability, and power. This is the reason why their government cars are all black and the police uniform are also in black just to protect the authority and control. Well, for the white one, you know, white is always representing metal and is associated with death and mourning. Diba? The Chinese wears white at funerals. Nowadays, they wear white instead of black. It's best not to use white during festivities like the Chinese New Year.
Noted, Dr. Yu. Okay, we're gonna hang red lanterns pa rin kahit hindi siya medyo minimalist. Pero black is pa rin. Yun
So
pa
we
rin
can
yung
bring in auspicious.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Yu. At the next question, where is the ideal place to hang lanterns daw? At home, I think.
Okay. You know, the Chinese New Year lanterns should be hung at both sides of the door. Now we usually do it. So I suggest that you make two lanterns of this and hang it at both sides of the door. okay, and position affiliate at the right, correct, or sector. Well, it is, according to my research, it is more favorable if you hang it on the south or the southwest. Well, this is all about feng shui, but of course, we do not 100% believe on that. It's just culture. And they said that more unfavorable sector will be the north because it belongs to the water elements and it might clash with the fire element of the lantern. So don't forget. And do not just hang one lantern, as I've said a while ago, because as the Chinese sayings go, good things come in a pair. So you should be hanging a pair of lanterns instead of just one. And lastly, do not hang at the center of the door. Why? Because our main door is said to be the mouth of Qi. Huh? And when you hang the lantern at the center, it obstructs the positive coming in, and also it will prevent the negative to go out of your house. Well, that's what they're. Of course, the most important thing is we pray. Pray to the Lord's guidance.
Grabe, Dr. You, for a moment, akala ko feng shui master ka. You talk so well. Grabe. Okay, at the last
Based
question.
on researches on
Okay. Thank you for that, Dr. Yu. So, last question is, what kind of lantern should we use for good health? May ganun ba, Dr. Yu?
actually wala eh. There's no certain lantern for good health or something, but more on the color green is more of about health and wealth, they said.
So, okay then mag green lanterns and red. Ganun.
Yeah,
Oh, that's nice,
that's the
Dr. Yu.
reason why we have so many color of Chinese lanterns. We have green, we have pink, we have blue, and so on. Just not make use of white.
Definitely. Sa kahit minimalist, syempre we're not gonna parang pawn our luck for minimalist, diba? So, thank you,
Yes.
Dr. And thank you for all those questions. We can see that you have really taken an interest in today's cultural talk. So, as we move on with our event, have a little Q&A for our audience. Let's see nga if you guys were really listening. And of course, if you are able to answer correctly, you will get a very special prize prepared by none other than Spring Film Festival team. So are you guys excited to win prizes? For our first question, I will give an easy one, kind of like a warm-up. So remember, the first person to comment in the correct answer will get the prize. So first question is, when is the Lantern Festival? So it's better if you give us the lunar and the solar calendar dates for more chances of winning. So we know naman na this year CNY is on February 1. So honestly, yeah, I was shocked by the date of this year's CNY. It's super early, which means our Lantern Festival is also going to be celebrated early. That's a clue na. So bilang na lang kayo ng ilang days from February 1. Okay? So, ikaw ba, Dr. Yu? How do you celebrate Lantern Festival? Or do you...
Yeah, after making the lantern, I introduced it also to my office mate, to our co-teachers, and then we celebrate. I celebrate with my family. We eat together. Okay, this is a time for family reunion, right?
Yeah, yes nga eh. Pero before the pandemic, did you go out or did you eat at home lang? Ganun.
Yeah, before the pandemic, we usually go out with the whole, my siblings, with my relatives, just for the celebration of the Chinese New Year.
Parang ano nga, Dr. Yu, ang saya mag-hot pot during these times, di ba? Kasi medyo malamig. And ano pala, aside from Lantern Festival, what are parang other celebrations during CNY ba? Parang ano?
Eating, we make also yung mga delicacies like the tikoy, di ba?
Oo nga. May mga nanghihingi sa akin, Dr. Yu eh. Palalamove na lang daw yung tikoy.
Why do you think they eat tikoy?
Yeah, yes, of course. Kasi di ba tikoy symbolizes parang closeness of the family. Am I correct?
Yeah, because they are sticky, so we stick to each other, and we make the family bonded together. No?
Ah, kaya pala. Kami talaga humihingi ng tikoy sa siguro pampaswerte na rin sa kanila. Ayun! Ano, Dr. Yu, we have a winner na. Congratulations, Edna Santos.
Congratulations, Miss Edna Santos.
So the answer we were looking for is part of every year of the lunar calendar. According to the solar calendar, it is on February 15, 2022. Congratulations, Taba. Sorry, wala kaming jacket. Di kami si Will. Okay, so now that everyone is pumped up, on to our second question. Mention at least one tradition of Lantern Festival. Grabe, parang pinag-usapan na namin ni Dr. Yuto kanina. So parang pamigay na siya. There are a lot, but we only need one. Go guys, answer. Paunahan to, like the first one to comment gets the point. Go guys. So, sige.
Hope they remember, no, Miss Ara?
Oo nga.
Hope they remember what they have.
Yeah, kakausap pa lang natin nga, Dr. So, sige, while we're waiting for some responses, because this question's kind of a thinker, kahit may pamigay na kanina, we would like to thank our gold sponsors, Motiva and Cleo Activewear, for supporting and sponsoring today's event. You guys know naman na Motiva's tagline is keeps you going. We'd like to say lang na both Motiva and Cleo Activewear keeps us going always. So to further show our sincerest appreciation to our sponsors, let us watch these short clips. Ayun. So, thank you again, Cleo Activewear. So, let's see nga who the winner is for this round. Parang wala pang sumasagot. Dr. Yu, parang di sila nakinig sa atin. Grabe. I think we spilled a lot na a while ago.
Anyway, we'll give them time. But
Ayun, oh my God, ayun na,
okay,
Dr. Yu.
winner. We have a winner.
Wala. Congratulations, Mirabel. Uy, Encanto, Mirabel. So instead of Madrigal, we have Mirabel Galupe or Galup. I'm not sure. So congratulations. Exactly. So watching lanterns and fireworks, guessing lantern riddles, performing folk dances, and eating yuan xiao during the
Yeah.
West are such fun traditions. Does anyone still practice these? I think Dr. You and I practice these. So
Yeah.
congratulations, Mirabel. I'm so glad that a lot of people are answering. It truly shows that the Lantern Festival is indeed an interesting and exciting festival adored by many. So now for our third question. Third trouble naman dyan. Why are lanterns hung during the Spring Festival? I think,
So,
Doctor, you
bigay na rin
mentioned
natin yan, no?
ito. Yeah, grabe. Pamigay na talaga. If they get to answer this immediately, that means they're really listening to you. So, pahingi naman ng sagot
I hope you
dyan.
get it right. Right. Yes.
Pero sir, I am fascinated with the story of why we should hang lanterns during Spring Festival. Our ancestors are super creative talaga. Lahat may stories, no? By the way, diba in Lucky Chinatown, they also hang lanterns and host an
Yes.
during Spring Festival. Kasi when I got vaccinated, I saw na parang they still,
So many lanterns of different colors, right?
yeah, ano yun? Parang, is it a contest or what?
Yeah, it's a contest before pandemic. They invited the Chinese schools, students, high school or elementary students from Chinese schools.
Grabe, so ano talaga, it really shows that, wait, I think there's a winner na. I'm not sure, but I don't know how to pronounce her name. It's Ma Xiaohong. I'm not sure. So congratulations, Kong Si Ma Xiaohong. Lantern hanging during Spring Festival are said to be lucky charms that frighten away the Nian monster. So ito na nga yung sinasabi kong creative sila masyado, which according to legend is a fierce beast with sharp teeth and horns that could eat both animals and people. So make sure to hang up your lanterns so you don't get eaten by the ferocious Nian monster. Now, we all have...
So there's a term like Kuo Nian. Kuo Nian is to let the Nian go away, like that. Kuo Nian or Chinese New Year. Sinchun or Kuo Nian.
Oh, okay. So now we only have 2 questions left. For those that have yet to answer, now is your chance. So the next question is, what are the different colors of Chinese lanterns and their respective meanings? So you get to choose from gold, white, yellow, black, and green. So a while ago, I think, Doctor, you actually mentioned this na in his talk. So if you didn't listen, nako, you won't get it. Go, guys.
Except
I think the
gold
most
and yellow, I think, huh? We missed out the gold and yellow, which I'm about to share.
I know, Doctor, you baka ma-spoil mo na yung answer. So, I think the one out of all the colors, the most famous one is the color red. I always see it like anywhere I go. So, I think there's nothing new about that na. Syempre, red is really the color of blank for the Chinese, no? Blank, because I don't want to spill the answer.
Yeah.
So,
I hope they get it right. I'm sure they will get it right.
Of course. Paunahan na lang talaga in this question. So, I think green is one of the lucky colors of the year 2022, if I'm not mistaken. Did you stock up on green clothes na? Or no? Hindi ka naniniwala sa mga lucky color?
Yes.
Ako, I have a lot of berry kasi diba, the color of the year. So, I stock up on berry para naman maging lucky or the year ko this 2022 kasi tingin ko nagiging 2020 na naman siya because of the Omicron.
Yes.
Diba?
So you better hang the green lantern.
Yes, oo nga.
Omicron.
I think that's a clue from Dr. Yuna. So if you didn't get the answer, panak ko. So bakit nga ba tayo mag-hang ng green lantern during pandemic?
Up the gold and yellow. Let's wait for the answer for gold and yellow.
Actually, Dr. Yu, yung Chinese nisi ko or Chinese apelido is Huang.
Huang
So,
or yellow,
yeah,
no?
yeah. So,
It symbolizes this.
yeah. Oo nga.
Later, you're gonna
Ako,
tell them.
Dr. Yu, I think you're gonna spill the answer na. We're waiting for their answers na lang. So ano ba, Dr. Yu, what's your favorite color out of all the lantern colors?
I think it's the red one because it's like more attractive. Like it's the kind of coat, right?
Yeah, tama nga naman. Pero Dr. Yu, I like the gold one. I think they have the same meaning, I think.
I hope they get the right.
Ano kaya? Is there someone na commenting the correct answer na? Or baka nahihirapan ang ating mga staffer to choose the winner. Dr. Yu pala, by the way, aside from green, we have winner. Congratulations, Colleen Anching. So her answer, what is her answer kaya? Is it color red, gold, white, or yellow? I want to know. Is it red? Yeah, okay, so
Red.
it's red.
Okay.
Of course, it's red. So red means or symbolizes wealth, fame, and prosperity, or an argument-free marriage, which is why colored lanterns are often used during a wedding celebration or during Tingkun. So other from that, there are other colors which are gold, white, yellow, black, and green. So these symbolize where they carry their own meanings too, such as gold, same as red, symbolizes wealth and prosperity, while white, opposite to its significant in Western cultures, signifies death, bad luck, or failure. Next, the color yellow, which is Huang, belongs to royalty. Second to the last, black symbolizes quality and righteousness. Lastly, green represents harmony and balance in nature. And according to Dr.
Also
Yu,
money and wealth. Yeah.
yeah, money and wealth too. So if you're
And in addition to the yellow, it's also reserved for the emperor. So you can see that most of the emperors wear the yellow.
Oo nga, Dr. Yu. So here, we're down to our last question for you guys. So answer as fast as you can. What festival does a Spring Festival or Chinese New Year actually end with? Actually, I'm going to give a clue na nga. Sana walang organizers are watching. So this day, usually we eat something round. So glutinous rice balls to be exact. Gets nyo, Dr. Yu? Gets nyo?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so what's
Is
your
it
favorite?
something sticky?
I think so, Dr. Yu. Ano yung favorite filling mo for that?
Favorite what?
Filling for the glutinous rice balls. I like the sesame one kasi. How about you, Dr. Yu? My family actually, they like the peanut flavored one. So that's a lot of clues na. There's peanuts, there's sesame. I think there are parang plain din, pero the small ones. So there are big ones and the small ones. Ano kaya? What
I would go for the small one.
I really, Dr. Yu. Oo, actually, I like that too. Sometimes, breakfast ko. breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you don't like the big ones pala, yung may filling inside?
Yes.
Okay. So, eto pa, ano pa bang ginagawa natin during this? Like, after the CNY? Medyo chill na tayo that time, no? Pero, madami pa rin tayo ginagawa. Like, we do a lot of parang traditions that I think Dr. Yu mentioned there a while ago. So, if you're really listening, and if you got the clue I was giving a while ago, comment down below. Ano pa? Aside from eating the glutinous rice balls, what do we eat pa ba during those times? I think, that festival too is parang somewhat related to our workshop today. Diba, Dr. Yu?
Yeah.
Like what we did a while ago.
Aside from that, we also eat what? The kwatke.
Oo, Dr. Yu, yeah.
Or the ang pao na it comes by pair, the red one.
Oo, grabe, it's very nostalgic kasi my ama used to parang prepare all these stuff.
Yeah.
Grabe. I'm so excited na. Okay, so there we have it. We have a winner na. Congratulations, Wen Junyan. Yes, Chinese New Year actually ends with the Lantern Festival. The first full moon of the lantern of the lunar year is the Yuan Xiao Festival or the Yuan Xiao Jie or Lantern Festival, the Tang Jie. Though family is still important, it's still a night of partying and freedom. And
Yes.
why we are making some lanterns. Now, that was the last of our questions. Thank you so much to all who participated. Please wait to be contacted by the Spring Film Festival team to claim your prizes. Grabe, I'm so inggit. As we near the end of this event, we would like to call on the project managers, Wenjun and Robin, to give a word of thanks.
We would like to thank everyone who attended today's synchronous event, as well as everyone who contributed to its success, including our co-presenters, sponsors, and partners. We would also like to thank Dr. Manabat, Sherwin Kai, our Vice President for Cultural Affairs, along with all the other EBCBs for their guidance in helping us organize this event. Also, we would like to express our sincerest gratitude to all our SFF core team members who truly made this event possible. We would like to thank Dr. Ulysses Yu for being our speaker for the Lantern Workshop on the 16th Spring Film Festival on this day of January 28, 2022.
Thank you so much, Dr. Yu. The Documentations and Publications Committee will now be taking our photo.
Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you, Dr. Yu.
Thank you very much.
Last but not least, we would like to thank our host for today's event. With that, we will be presenting Arabella Chong with a certificate of appreciation for hosting in the 16th Spring Film Festival Lantern Workshop. The Documentations and Publications Committee will also be taking her photo. Thank you so much, Ara.
Thank you. Grabe, I have this wonderful certificate then. I'm gonna treasure this forever. So today has been a short yet exciting and enjoyable day. But before we end, our team would first want to take the time once again to show our appreciation to those that helped make this very event a success. Firstly, we would like to thank our presenters at the Ateneo de Manila University, Ricardo Leong Center of Chinese Studies, Chinatown Museum, and Saladon, and as well as our co-presenters, the Embassy of the People's Republic of China, Jesuit Communications, Film Development Council of the Philippines, Shangri-La Plaza, and Red Carpet Cinema at Shangri-La Plaza Mall for providing films and supporting our movie film showing and live stream events. We'd also like to extend our warmest gratitude to our sponsors, Rich Prime Global Incorporated, Flexo Manufacturing Corporation, Ateneo Confucius Institute, Times Trading Co. Incorporated, and to our year-long sponsors, Koisen, Family, Smart, Jacinto and Lirio, Anvil Business Club, Bambike Revolution Titles, and the 16th Spring Film Festival sponsors, Motivo, Cleo Activewear, and Art by Brittany, which again, to emphasize our gratitude, let us watch this video by Cleo Activewear. Once again, thank you, sponsors. It is also notable to mention that we are in partnership with the Tumashan Film Society as they promote this very event on all their major platforms. Special thanks as well to the Loyola School's Office of the Associate Dean for Student and Administrative Services, Campus Events Management Unit, and the University Marketing and Communications Office. Most importantly, we would like to thank Dr. Yu for imparting his knowledge, skills, and expertise to us through his talk this afternoon. As the Lantern Workshop to close, we would like to remind the audience of the remaining events that we have left and the respective dates. Please do note that there will be a culminating night on the 29th of January from 8 to 9 p.m. We wish we could see you all there. Also, please be reminded that there is still a movie showing at the Red Carpet Cinema of the Shangri-La Plaza Mall from the 25th to the 31st of January. To those interested, the movie showing will be at the Red Carpet Cinema 4. But if the circumstances hinder you, you can also asynchronously view the movies on Vimeo by checking the link in the comment section or by scanning the QR code as flashed on the screen. So screenshot na muna guys. I'm gonna join. Okay. So grabe, this was such a fun event, honestly. Finally, I am Ira from Manila, your Bimong Pulsar Freshie, and I have been your host for this afternoon. Thank you for joining us. 再见. Bye.